o'clock as Albuquerque City councilors scramble to get issues to voters.
Councilors are set to talk about this again on Wednesday. Remember last week, Mayor Richard Berry here vetoed a package of 5 plans that could have gone on the ballot in November, including decriminalizing marijuana, changes to hiring and firing police and fire chiefs, changes in special elections, GO bond money, and a small tax for mental health services. City councilors are hoping to avoid a special election, which could cost $500,000. So they want to send the mayor a separate package with just 3 issues: the police and fire chief changes, the special election tweaks, and the GO bond money. City Council President Ken Sanchez says if the council approves this idea, again, this is set to be Wednesday, Mayor Berry would have just a day to decide what to do.
This would be somewhat of a compromise bill to try to, get something to the voters in November.
Councilor Sanchez says the mayor's veto on all 5 plans could get overridden, but that would require 6 city council votes, and that's simply pretty unlikely. A spokesperson with the mayor's office says Mayor Berry supports the 3 ideas that could go in the new package. Well, even if Albuquerque City Council and the mayor approve these initiatives, Bernalillo County commissioners still have to approve them to make it on the ballot in November. They are set to talk about this at a special meeting Thursday. The issue is how many initiatives or plans can fit on the ballot. One commissioner tells us he has heard the ballot may have room for just 1 plan. We will keep you posted. Well, controversy is flaring up about how New Mexico's food stamp program could change soon. The state wants many people who get food stamps to get a job. The Human Services Department says the plan will help people become more self-sufficient, but critics say it'll mean less food on the table for those who need it most. Back in 2009, in the middle of the recession, the state stopped requiring people on food stamps to have jobs, but this plan would change that because the state says it was never meant to be a permanent rule change.
Really what we're looking to do is give people an additional hand up.
The plan would affect 80,000 of the 420,000 people who get food stamps here, but would not affect most parents, though. The state also says it'll help people get jobs and job training, but State Senator Michael Padilla here says this is a bad time to start these changes because jobs are pretty hard to come by right now.
A man who says a corrections officer beat him while at the San Juan County Jail is filing a federal lawsuit. The Farmington Daily Times reports 31-year-old Crandall Martin says his right to due process was violated and that he was subjected to cruel and unusual punishment. Officials say surveillance video here shows then Officer John Robbins slamming Martin's head into a brick wall in July while booking him into the detention center for a probation violation. The officer was charged with aggravated battery and has since resigned. The district attorney's office in Bernalillo County says it is moving as fast as it can to make a decision on whether to prosecute a defendant in a rape case that is over a year old. The case might be familiar to you if you've been watching our On Special Assignment series on Ruben Nieto. He is in jail on child pornography charges right now. But in April of last year, Nieto's developmentally disabled daughter accused him of rape. The case passed its first hurdle last August, but since then, it's been sitting at the district attorney's office waiting on a decision.
I think we pressed as fast as we could under all circumstances and moved along as fast as we could in light of all of the responsibilities this office has.
The office still hasn't decided whether they have enough evidence to try the case in court.
Well, by now you've probably heard about the controversy with the drones and whether they should be able to fly around the country. But despite that, 2 men in Albuquerque are making big bucks off drones and video from them. Some worry these small little flying machines can lead to prying eyes, but it's drawn so much controversy, the FAA banned drones for commercial use without a special permit. But 2 federal judges have ruled the FAA does not have that authority, at least not yet. So Paul Aitken and Jason Beish have booming business here in Albuquerque, making drone videos for realtors, the National Association of Broadcasters, and more.
Our business grew kind of together through the NAB and going out to Las Vegas and presenting to almost 100,000 people how to use drones to get the work they want.
Okay, now these guys and other people who have drones are supposed to get your permission before they go shoot around your home. They say they're about to launch a new app that'll make that even easier. And more national parks are saying no to drones. Washington State's largest national park, Olympic National Park, has joined the list of those banning drones. Just last week, Carlsbad Caverns announced it's banning drones, model airplanes, and the quadcopters that have become pretty popular. Bandelier National Monument in northern New Mexico and other national parks have already put bans in effect, saying they annoy visitors and animals.
Police in Albuquerque are warning residents about some fake text messages being used to try and trick people into giving out personal information. Police say someone has been texting people claiming to be with Bank of America. The texts ask a person to call a phone number. Once the person makes that call, they are immediately informed by a recording that their account may have been compromised. The person is then asked to put in their personal information, including their account number. While police say if you get a similar message, do not respond. Delete the message because it is not legit. And on a similar note, Farmington school officials say someone is going around asking people for money for a fake school project. The Daily Times reports the Central Consolidated School District received reports of a person going door to door asking for donations. Now, according to at least one witness, the person says that the donations are for a local middle school restoration project. The district says no such project exists. Now, anyone with information is asked to call the Farmington Police Department.
A family-owned company in the Four Corners area is expanding and adding dozens of new jobs. On Friday, Governor Martinez announced 150 more positions will be opening up at Process Equipment and Service Company in Farmington. The company supplies new and used equipment to the oil and gas industry, not just here in New Mexico, but all around the world. The average salary for manufacturing-related jobs at Pesco is about $40,000 a year plus benefits.